Welcome to Maths Tech, your source of great learning. I hope that you have covered the 7 fundamental basic rules of the exponent and its exercise. Today, today is the part 8 regarding zero and the negative exponents. So, what is a zero exponent? Suppose that something is written as a raised to the power 0, it means it is equals to 1. Let me give you certain examples so that you can have a clear idea about the concept of the zero exponent. Suppose if it is written 2 raised to the power 0, it means it is equals to 1 over here. But if it is written minus 2 raised to the power 0, that means it is equals to minus 1. Why? Because this zero exponent applies to only to 2, but not to the minus sign, not to the negative sign. So that's why we have written it as minus 1. But if it is written within the parentheses minus 2 raised to into the whole 0, that means that this zero exponent applies to the whole of it. So the answer will be 1 over here. We can also understand it with the help of another example. Suppose that something is written as 4 raised to the power 0, it is equals to 1. Even if it is written as 10,000, 10,000 raised to the power 0, that means it is also equals to 1. If something is written as 1 divided by 27 raised to the power 0, that means it is also equals to 1. But if it is written in the case as 3 1 over 27 raised to the power 0, what are we going to do now? Either we are going to divide this 3 by 27 and we will get 1 by 9. No, this zero exponent applies only to the 1 divided by 27, that is in the parentheses. So we will write it in the form 3 multiplied by 1 and the answer will be 3 over here. Let's take another example. Suppose something is written as x square plus 5. Within the parentheses and outside there is a zero exponent. The whole expression will be considered as equals to 1. Now let's move on towards the negative exponents over here. Suppose that we have 3 raised to the power minus 4. How I am going to represent it? I will convert this minus 4 into a positive 4. What I will do, I will put 1 in the numerator and I will shift this 3 raised to the power minus 4 towards the denominator side. This will give me 3 raised to the power 4. Now the answer is quite simple. If you multiply 3 4 times, it will give you 81. That is your answer. Suppose if I have 4 raised to the power minus 3, it also means 1 divided by 4 raised to the power 3. Or simply you can understand it for 1 divided by 64. That is your answer over here. Suppose take another example. Suppose that we have 1 4 minus 2. Now look, 4 minus 2 is in the denominator side. What we will do, we will raise this 4 minus 2 towards the numerator side and it will be 4 raised to the power 2 and the answer is quite simple. It is 4 multiplied by 4, that is 16. Suppose that we have 3 raised to the power minus 1 dot 40 over here. What I am going to do? Simple, it's quite simple. Okay, take a little break and do it on your own. 3 raised to the power minus 1, 4 raised to the power 0. Yes, that's the answer. Simply, you will be 4 raised to the power 0, that means 1. And we will shift this 3 raised to the power minus 1 towards the denominator. So, our answer is 1 divided by 3. Suppose take another example. 3x raised to the power minus 2. Now this minus 2, the negative exponent, applies only to this x. What we will do over here, 3 will be in the numerator and x raised to the power minus 2 will become x raised to the power 2 when it moves downwards towards the denominator side. Let's take another example. Suppose that we have 3 divided by 2 and within the parentheses, and we have a negative exponent, suppose -3. How I am going to solve it? It's quite simple. Multiply this -3 by writing 3 raised to the power -3, 2 raised to the power -3. Now it's quite simple. If I flip this fraction and move this 2 raised to the power -3 towards the numerator side and 3 raised to the power -3 towards the denominator side, both the exponents will get a positive result. 2 raised to the power 3 and 3 raised to the power 3. Now look, it's quite simple. 2 raised to the power cube 3, it gives you 8, and 3 raised to the power 3, that is your answer, 8 divided by 27. This is the end of the lecture. I have given you certain examples regarding the zero exponents and the negative exponents. In the next exercise, in the next video, we shall cover it with the help of a grand exercise, so that you will have a clear hands-on practical exercise regarding the zero and the negative exponents. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so I can upload more and more informative videos. Thank you.